Julie Pogue and her husband have spent the last 2 decades caring for and raising their 7 children. It wasn't long ago when she was a troubled teen and others were reaching out to her.
Well, back in high school, I was really on a self-destructive course. I did a lot of partying and drinking, and my parents had heard about New Horizons Ministries and decided that they would send me down to Escuela Caribe in the Dominican Republic, and I really believe that saved my life. People that I worked with, the house parents, they all just really challenged me to grow emotionally and spiritually, just to kind of reach my potential. And even now, all these years later, the impact and the influence of the ministry just is felt throughout my life.
Julie's story is among the countless success stories surrounding this non- and interdenominational not-for-profit Christian organization. Based in Marion, Indiana, with campuses in Canada, the West Indies, and the Dominican Republic, New Horizons Youth Ministries offers a therapeutic Christian education in a boarding school environment. Providing quality education and biblical counseling to high-potential, underachieving teens aged between 12 and 18, it serves as a place of Christian refuge for spiritual growth and character building as well.
Our schools are located in rural or wilderness settings so the kids can be surrounded by the handiwork of God. And we find that this helps to lower the anxiety level and clear out the chaos so they can begin to think again about family relationships and God.
Spiritual instruction includes weekly chapel services, biblical studies classes, daily scripture memorization, and daily devotions with their staff. Whether they're participating in a New Horizons 10-week summer camp, or they're attending one of the ministry's boarding schools for a period of 1 to 2 years, teens have an opportunity to grow spiritually and to develop their character. Residing in well-organized homes with house parents, students learn to share their lives in daily house group interaction.
With a student-to-staff ratio of 1-to-1, we need a lot of young and vibrant staff that are higher energy and have a high sense of call and mission. But we also have a number of staff that have been with us for 15, 20, 25, even 30 years that continue to serve and minister. But we also have volunteers, such as one grandmother we have. She's 78 years old, has 14 of her own children. She comes down and spends the winter with us. I'd say she's pretty well qualified.
Through daily chores, on-campus work projects, and service experiences, students receive valuable training in developing a strong work ethic at both the schools and the camps. Work is balanced with recreation and sports activities, biannual retreats, seasonal functions, house trips, and weekly outings. Parents Scott and Jane Hammondtree, whose son attended New Horizons for 1.5 years, have seen a great transformation in his life.
The transformation that we saw in our son was truly amazing. The time he spent at New Horizons also brought us back as a family. And throughout this process, I was also transformed. We truly thank God for this ministry.
Before enrolling their children in the program, parents are required to call 4 families on the referral list, which consists of all the parents who have had students enrolled at one of the schools during the previous 2 years.
When I called the families on the referral list, I was very encouraged by the things that they had to say. Now I just feel blessed that we have the opportunity to encourage other families the way that we were encouraged.
From adolescents who have been acting out since childhood, and those who've had trouble in school, to others struggling with anger, and those dealing with traumatic events in their lives, all types of teens are benefiting from New Horizons Youth Ministries. And while families may have different reasons for enrolling their teens, they all seem to achieve some level of success.
Success is hard to define when dealing with human lives. Many of our parents consider our schools a success because their son or daughter is still alive. We have our success stories of doctors and dentists and businessmen and leaders in the community, those that are out serving God, missionaries, even pastoral work. But we also have those that are just being good mothers and fathers to their kids, those that are auto mechanics and serving in the community. And yet the key to this is the foundation. When you have rebuilt the foundation of life, as they face their life's challenges in family and faith, that they will have the foundation to rebuild upon as they go through these crises.
To find out how you can build your teenager's character today and bring him or her hope for tomorrow, visit www.nhym.org or call toll-free 800-333-4009.